Don't blame me if I break you.
Oh my god, 1 year gap, and now they finally reveal the Fairy Tail members. More specifically, they reveal how Natsu and Lucy looks. And man, Natsu with that hair, that's such a badass. When I saw inside the manga, I'm like, Natsu, that looks sick. But inside the anime version, it looks even better. And I'm just so fired up. What's going on, fairy fans? This Fairy Tail episode is an amazing episode. We finally get to have the 1 year gap later. And pretty much, last time we saw Fairy Tail was inside the Tartarus arc where Makarov has disbanded the guild. And then from there, everybody went and lived their own life. And now finally this episode aired where we have Natsu returning with Happy after training side Tendro Island for 1 year. So much to talk about this episode. Let's first talk about Lucy. She's the only one who actually felt really bad about what happened to Fairy Tail. You know, once Natsu left, pretty much that's where Fairy Tail has been disbanded. And now inside this episode, there's just too many Nalu moments. Like, I can't even count it. But my favorite Nalu moment was when Lucy first got out, she took a shower. When she came to her house, she sees Natsu Happy sitting on her sofa, and it was just an illusion. So she thought it was actually Natsu, but it wasn't Natsu. Then again, another Nalu moment right here was that when she was walking to the Grand Magic Game, she saw someone that looks like Natsu, and she thought it was him, but it was someone else. She kept seeing Natsu. Out of everyone inside the guild, she kept seeing Natsu because he was trying to emphasize, guys, look at this Nalu moment. But despite that, man, this episode is very awesome. It's the best way to make Natsu come in after the 1 year gap. It's actually a very epic entrance because they're doing a Grand Magic Game, and so far, now the big wizard guild has joined the Grand Magic Game. So no Sabretooth, no Lemia Skill, no Mermaid Heels, none of them joined because what's the point? Fairy Tail's not there. What's the point of going join and find out who's on One Fury? So pretty much we had waste guilds coming there. And now Lucy has a new job. Her job is that she's working as a reporter from Weekly Sorcerer. So that's pretty cool. She got a job there, but at the same time, she's been keeping tabs on what everyone's doing inside of Fairy Tail. She knows where Gray is. She knows where Windy is. She knows where Gajil is. She even knows where my girl Urza is, but she doesn't know where Natsu or Happy is, or even Gildar. So that's still a mystery for her. And you know what? You gotta feel bad for Lucy too, because she was very attached to the guild. You know, like out of everyone inside Fairy Tail, Lucy had the most Fairy Tail spirit inside her, even though she just joined it late, but she still had the most Fairy Tail spirit inside her to the point she showed everyone what it means to be a Fairy Tail wizard. So now that Fairy Tail has been disbanded, it must have a big toll in her heart, and I don't blame her, man. Poor Lucy. She has to do all this alone. She has to be alone throughout this whole time. Everybody, at least when they separate, they had someone with them. Wendy had Shelia, Gray had Juvia, but Lucy was alone. She had no one to be with. So she was alone for a 1 year gap, and throughout the whole year, they show what Lucy did, how she got her job. She has to first do a model, then she has to be a reporter, and she finally got her reporter job. And today was her first time writing an article. And the funny part is, the day she's supposed to do her job is the day when Natsu returns. Now, I really like the way how Natsu comes back. Let's talk about his epic entrance. Like, you know, this guy has definitely improved a lot in a 1 year gap. Like, holy, Natsu just entered the ring, and already his heat is so powerful to the point everyone's clothes pretty much melted, including the stadium. And now this was funny. From the second day, it looked like Natsu did that purposely so you could see Lucy's, you know what. And now if it's just me, or Lucy's breasts getting bigger by every episode, what is she eating? But we saw a mysterious man come into cloth, and when he attacked the strongest guild, he said, "You guys are the strongest guild, Fury." Bam! I already knew that was Natsu, but when he revealed his face, that guy looked so badass. Like, his long hair just suits him perfectly, like Natsu. That would have been awesome if he continued to have the long hair throughout the entire series. Like, honestly, I was waiting for this episode to come out inside the anime, and it finally did. And then one of my favorite part right here, one of the biggest, best Nalu moment right here was, once when Natsu's done, he sucks up all the heat, he stares at Lucy for a second, and Lucy stares at him, and they had like a nice emotional moment, and that's when Natsu says, "How you been, Lucy?" And that's where the episode ends right there. It was such a beautiful episode, an amazing episode, and epic, like, you know, everything at once. I rate this episode a 9.5 out of 10. Amazing episode, and you know what? Best way to make Natsu come back after the 1 year gap. And now I just cannot wait to see how everybody else looks after the 1 year gap of how their training has gone. Since now this finally comes inside the anime, we're going to see how everything goes down. And I'm very, very fired up for the best arc of Fairy Tail of all time, which will be coming up very soon, called the Alvarez arc. That's what I think, my fairy fans. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys thought about Natsu's new look? What do you guys thought about Natsu's hair? Do you guys all think him with the long hair looks better compared to Natsu with the short hair? Or do you guys like the short hair Natsu better? And what was your favorite Nalu moment? What did you guys thought about the Nalu moment inside this episode? There are so many Nalu moments, like, it's not even funny. And what was your favorite part when it comes to this episode? That's all, 3 people. If there's anything you guys like with this review, whatever to talk about, please drop me a like. That would be amazing. If you enjoy my guild by subscribing, please do so. I'll greatly appreciate it. I'm Goku T23. Have an insane day, my fairy fans.